What is one thing you think the world needs the most right now? I asked 30 college students this question, and let's see what they had to say.
At this time, I'd like to ask you a quick question, if that's okay.
About what?
What is one thing that you think the world needs the most right now?
I guess empathy.
Empathy. Why empathy?
I just think people are too quick to judge other people.
That's a good answer.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. What is one thing that you think the world needs the most right now?
Kindness, I guess.
Kindness. Why kindness?
I don't know. Sometimes people are too mean. We need to have more grace for everyone.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. Thanks. Hey man, if you have the spare time, I'd like to ask you a quick question, if that's okay. What is one thing that you think the world needs the most right now?
Love.
Love. Why love?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of hate.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, man.
Kindness.
Someone else said kindness. Okay.
Yeah.
Why kindness?
The world is a hard place right now. I mean, it's scary. I mean, between politics and the way people treat each other, I think that we need a lot more kindness.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Acceptance?
Acceptance. Oh, that's a new answer. Why acceptance?
I guess most of our problems are caused by people just being too willing to hate each other.
I think more happiness.
More happiness.
You need to be like religious, like
Be religious.
yeah, like
Okay.
I think they need more. The world needs more.
The world needs more religion.
Empathy.
Empathy. Why empathy?
It's important to see things from like other people's perspective.
Oh, that's a good answer, man. I like that answer.
We need peace.
Peace.
We need peace.
Why peace?
A lot of hate going on in the world. It's peace and positivity.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Unity.
Unity. Okay, why unity?
Because I just feel like right now it's kind of divided, I guess, in like a political standpoint.
Love.
Love. Okay, why love?
Because there's so many bad things in the world that just get thrown at you. Sometimes you need to uplift a little bit. So I agree with
Okay.
what you said on love.
Cool, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah.
Having like to be able to understand people.
I think they call it empathy. No?
Yeah, empathy.
Empathy.
Yeah, there you go.
Happiness?
Why happiness?
Well, you know, the world's pretty sad like always.
Yeah, that's
Very
true.
nihilistic, so
Trust, probably.
Trust.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to come by nowadays, man. Why trust, bro?
I don't know, man. Everyone just find each other. They got no trust anymore. Just
Okay.
focus on loyalty.
Yeah, that's a big one, dude. People aren't loyal these days. Thanks, man.
No problem. Faith, I guess.
Faith, like faith in religion or faith in...
I guess for me, I grew up fairly religious, and I grew up Catholic, and I guess the teachings of God is like it's something that is moral, and I think the world needs like faith and good teachings of God. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
That's it.
What is one thing you think the world needs the most right now?
a good president.
Y'all want to answer the question? Yeah? What is one thing you think the world needs the most right now?
What would you say, Wade? Let's start with you.
I'd say like unity. Like we all need to like.
Oh, hell no. All right, to read your
I'd
turn.
say more caring people, I guess.
More
Yeah.
carrying people? Oh,
Yeah,
more
more
caring
caring
people.
people,
More
yeah.
caring people.
What this next guy had to say. Everyone needs to hear it. It'll help you if you're going through any kind of problems in your life right now.
I think it needs God.
A lot of people are saying God or faith. So why God?
They need their faith in Christ. Honestly, listen, like I've come from rough beginnings. Like, I'm from Oakland, California, so like
Oh man.
I'm from the hood, but like my dad, and he believes in generational curses. So like our family's really been tied into, drugs, crime, and all that. And wasn't until my dad really broke that curse, moving away from Oakland to come to here and start kind of brand new, start fresh.
Yeah.
But seeing how he made this sacrifice to come over here, and like that gave him like his faith in God strive for better, do more. You know, even though he's, you know, actually like, you know, living out in Oakland, you know, what I don't know if you already seen like what both weapons over there
Yeah.
in the news, but
I've heard it.
you know, he feels like he doesn't deserve this, but he sees it a different way to where, you know, God still made him or has rewarded him, you know, taking this leap, you know, following him, take this leap, and, you know, have your kids strive for better. And, you know, every time he sees me, my sister, my brother, like how we're, you know, he sees me, he sees more in me than, you know, his kids, because I was there with him, you know, with his drug addictions, his crime. You know, when I see my father, I see that, you know, with God in your life, you can really do a lot. You can really change the person. You that like this shadow that your old self just kind of disappears when, you know, God helps you see a better version of yourself that you probably didn't even think that you could become. Watching videos, you know, just understanding my faith, understanding the Bible itself. Everything in that book just has an answer to what I'm going through.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It's just, it feels good. Like, and it helped me feel satisfied that I know what I'm doing. I know I'm doing right. Like, and if there's ever a problem, I can just read what these prophets had went through, you know, what the people went through. And I like King Saul's. I love Proverbs. Proverbs is just something that just really, it gives you like this reinforcement on yourself, like how you should be as, you know, a man of faith. It really gives you just a background, like a framework of, you know, what do I need to do? How does God punish him for sending this soldier to die when, you know, now he has blood on his hands for sending someone to die at this war? Well, I mean, he takes his first child, but I mean, if you think about it, you know, he that was a big sin that David did. Like, you weren't supposed to do that. At the same time, I mean, it kind of makes David learn, like, you know, this, I should have been better. I don't know how I got tempted into this. Like, no matter how good you are, you're not going to be God, because God's perfect. We're always going to come up short. But the fact that we're making an effort to actually be good, like, he sees that effort, you know, when you showing God that you're actually able to resist, it says more than when you end up falling, because now it's like there's actual, like, your heart doesn't want to do it, but you know, you end up just, you trip and fall, but you know, you get back up,
Stumble along the way.
you stumble along the way, but you know, you're always going to get better. You'll start to recognize what is it that you're messing up on, and you'll learn from it.
So I guess more peace.
More peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why more peace?
I don't know, I just feel like, especially with like a lot of politics like going on, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of division, I feel like.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. There's a lot of division, not a lot of unity.
Hope.
Hope?
Yeah.
Why hope?
I think a lot of people are scared of the future.
Yeah. That is, yeah, that's a big one.
Something to look forward to instead of being scared, you know? Yeah, what's this for?
So this is for a YouTube channel and Instagram.
Oh,
so like I
nice.
post like highlights, I go and ask like random questions.
Cool, that's cool.
So yeah,
Nice.
if you want to
What's
follow
the-
me,
yeah,
it's
what's the YouTube?
if you can look me up on Instagram, so it's easier.
Okay.
It's RJ at RJ and then MILLLY. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, man.
Joy. Mental health.
So why joy and why mental health?
I would piggyback off of that. Just like joy makes people feel good and improves just overall well-being and health. I think a lot of people don't prioritize that so much.
And if a lot of people feel like that, I think obviously the world will suffer from it.
You said, I'm sorry,
The world will suffer from it. Like,
the world will suffer?
the more people that don't feel good. Yeah.
More positivity.
More positivity. Okay, why more positivity?
Because it's so easy to be negative.
Jesus.
That's a good one.
I'll go with them. I don't know.
Okay, why Jesus?
I mean, if people can truly open their hearts to Jesus and follow him, I think the world would be more tranquil, more forgiving, and just more loving overall. Cooler temperatures.
Yeah, I'm sweating my ass off, dude.
Yeah, I'm also wearing this jacket, so that's not really cool.
Okay, thanks, man.
The biggest takeaway from this video is that the world needs more faith, more God, more religion. And I know some of you may be thinking, oh, I don't believe in God, or I'm agnostic, or God doesn't exist because, oh, if God existed, well, he wouldn't have let a tragedy befall my family, or this scenario happen, XYZ, etc., etc. I understand. But I think everybody should be at least open-minded to what the Bible has to say and not just blow it off. You don't have to necessarily agree with everything that the Bible says. I know in the Bible it also says a man shall not sleep with a man as with a woman. I personally don't agree with that. But besides that fact, right? The Bible does say certain things that can be applied to almost everybody's life, especially Proverbs. I was stopped by a lady at work one day, and she started talking to me about God. Long story short, the lady told me that I should start with Proverbs because it will give you guidance and wisdom. And I think that's something that happened for a reason, something that I needed to hear. And I hope you possibly do the same. You know, if you are lost, if you need guidance, if you're struggling with something right now, read Proverbs and try to analyze what it has to say. I know some of you have probably read Proverbs, and half of the stuff you're kind of just like, what in the heck is this? But if you sit there and you actually analyze the text in the way that you can actually shape this and apply it to your life, that's wisdom right there. A lot of the Proverbs verses says things like, wisdom is worth its weight in gold, or wisdom is worth more than jewelry, or wisdom is worth more than rubies. Things like that. There's also another verse where a fool who keeps his mouth shut appears wise. And of course I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember these verses off the top of my head. But Proverbs is the way to go. That's what I've started with ever since that lady stopped me. So maybe you should start too. Anyways, thank you for watching this video.